Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Não, eu não morri. Quase, na verdade. Enfim, tô de volta, né? Eu nem ia fazer live hoje, mas hoje eu tive uma oportunidade, então acabei pegando ela, tá? É o seguinte, pra quem não tá sabendo aí, na região sul do Brasil, onde eu moro, tá tendo uma onda de calor absurda. E eu estou desprovido de ar-condicionado. Ou seja, eu não pude ficar no meu quarto, existir no meu quarto nos últimos dias, devido à onda de calor. No meu quarto estava 42 graus de temperatura. E assim, não tinha como, gente. Não tinha como mesmo. Eu andei inclusive passando mal por causa desse calor. Mas enfim, não estamos aqui para falar sobre isso. Estamos aqui para falar sobre um lançamento, e um lançamento pesado desse ano. Estamos falando de Reino, Venha 2, Libertação. Exatamente. Kingdom Come 2 lançou. E eu andei jogando ele. Mas eu vou começar um save novo aqui pra gente jogar junto. E é isso, é um jogo, é um simulador. Quem não conhece, quem não jogou um também, é um ótimo jogo. Eu joguei muito pouco um, na verdade, mas gostei muito mais do 2. É um jogo simulador, RPG de ação e mundo aberto, medieval não fantasioso. Ou seja, é um ótimo jogo. Tá? É um ótimo jogo. Tô bem viciado nele. E queria trazer aqui pra vocês. Eu tô sabendo também que Monster Hunter Wilds lançou o beta dele e pretendo trazer também aqui. Mas é isso. Sem mais delongas, bora começar uma jogatina então de Kingdom Come. É um jogo que vai ser longo, hein? Vai ser... É um jogo com certa dificuldade, sim. Mas, enfim, é isso. Bora nessa? Vem comigo? Então vamos nessa. Vamos nessa. Deixa eu ver. Preciso fazer algumas mudanças aqui. Vamos ver se ele reconhece o jogo sem eu precisar fazer nada. Não, acho que reconhece de boas. Deixa eu ver. Reconheceu já na real, né? Qual seria uma... Acho que aqui embaixo. Enfim. Bora nessa. Deixa eu ver se tá tudo certo. Tá. Kingdom Come Deliverance. A gente tá jogando no Ultra, tá? A gente tá jogando no Ultra, a gente não tá jogando no Experimental porque o Experimental é muito experimental. A gente tá jogando... O jogo tem linguagem em português. E o jogo, ele tem bastante história e bastante diálogo, beleza? Mas é isso. Novo jogo. Tem a minha linha de jogo 1, que era a que eu tava jogando. Eu já tenho 11 horas nela, mas... Começar uma outra, beleza?
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Daddy! You! Grab what you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh?
Vou fazer um teste aqui, galerinha. Quero ver se o som vaza. No celular. Galerinha, 1 minuto só. Fecha a câmera pro Chief ficar aqui. Mas tu vai ficar nesse canto aí pra sempre? Não quer vir aqui comigo? Por quê? Vou testar aqui, galerinha, pra ver se o som tá vazando, porque o fone tá me dando muito calor. Vou testar aqui, galerinha, pra ver se o som tá vazando, porque o fone tá me dando muito calor. Deixa eu ver. É. Já começamos bem. Carrega e mira, tá? Ele tá nos ensinando, tá? Eu já joguei essa parte. As primeiras 11 horas do jogo eu já joguei. Eu esqueço que a mira é mais acima do que o normal. Tem que mirar mais pra baixo pra acertar na cabeça do cara. Ai. Esse jogo ele é ultra realista em questão feudal e medieval. Essa época, se eu não me engano, é a época... Deixa eu ver se tá... Não, mas não, acho que não tá vazando som, não. Mas... então, assim, ó... Tem muita coisa que vocês veem em jogos de fantasia que vocês não vão ver aqui. Essa época já se descobria, já se sabia sobre a pólvora, mas a pólvora negra não se sabia, não tinha rifles ainda. Tanto que vocês viram que existe um... É tipo uma espécie de ponta de que estoura, ó, que esse cara tá usando. Isso já se usava pólvora, mas era isso que tinha, não existia nenhuma forma mais sofisticada, nem de mosquete ainda. Eu posso cortar a câmera mais pra cá e aí tu não aparece aqui do lado.
Eu tô assistindo a live mais ao vivo possível.
Tu quer que eu coloque... Hum? Diabo seco. Godwin. Ah, sim, tá. Um diabo não molhado. Tem que derrubar a escada. Derruba essa escada. Eu tirei uma lança da minha bunda, azar. Sim, tô invadindo o castelo. Era assim que se invadia castelo, né? Pois é. Tem um jogo que vai lançar esse ano que é esse, né? Que tu vai numa máquina do tempo e tu tá com uma metralhadora enquanto tem um exército de soldados medievais indo atrás de ti. Pra quem não sabe, a gente no 1 a gente joga com Henry. No 2 a gente também joga com Henry. É a continuação do 1. Não, mas eu acho que tá tranquilo, né? Não tá vazando som. Ótimo, eu posso fazer live agora sem... Aí já dá pra te ver. Por que você não senta aqui? Tudo bem? O que foi? Ela tem vergonha. Mas é isso, o jogo começa assim. Reinado Venha! Libertação 2.
Ué? Não é?
É sim, eu sei de inglês. Aí, ó. Reinado Venha. Libertação. 2. É a segunda libertação, que a primeira não foi suficiente. Quer bolachinha? Ah, tá. Ainda bem que tu pegou, porque dá pra ver o começo da história, é bem interessante. Várias semanas antes. Mas, gente, sério, quem curte o jogo, vale muito a pena ver. Não sei se tem a demo do jogo, mas baixe.
How much is this? How much is this?
O jogo tá bem salgadinho. O jogo tá, se não me engano, R$300. Mas vocês podem achar na nuvem por 260 em média.
Ah tá, agora melhorou.
É melhor que 300.
Fortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin. We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard. Anyway, this adventures that will become the stuff of legends? Of course I am.
Esse jogo é cheio de história e ramificações nela. Então as decisões realmente importam aqui.
Trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy. Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another. So do I. How is that? Fortuna, al dentes, fortuna, you're back. See now. The Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Por quê?
All good, Oaks. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Mas tu não vai conseguir acompanhar direito.
Anything in front of us even looks like it's moving. We want to know. Think your hair off, yeah? Oh, Oaks got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
O pessoal se prepara bem aí, porque assim, ó, a entrada é de um. O começo do jogo é bem longo, assim, sabe? No sentido de. O tutorial dele. Não dá pra você dizer que é bem um tutorial, porque tu já tá jogando ele, né? Mas a história é bem longa no começo, o prólogo dele é bem longo. Eu diria que eu acho que umas 3 horas. As primeiras 3 horas. É o prólogo.
My orders. Halt! What are you after here? Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man? This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere. Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir? It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people? Sir Hans Capon of Kirkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master.
Droga.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Tá oscilando porque tá
Not enemy.
ligado aqui, peraí.
A message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities. And who are you? Henry.
Henry de Scarlet, qual o seu estilo de jogo? Soldado, gosto de ter uma arma à mão e usar uma armadura forte. Também é famoso por seu temperamento explosivo. Conselheiro, prefere resolver a coisa usando seu conhecimento, língua afiada e palavras gentis. Batedor, gosta de se esconder nas sombras e resolver tarefas silenciosamente, sem ser detectado. A escolha de um estilo de jogo lhe dará alguns pontos de experiência iniciais, mas a escolha de quais características você desenvolverá depois é uma decisão sua. Eu tava fazendo o meu primeiro save como batedor, então eu vou continuar como batedor.
I served Sir Hans as a scout and tracker. From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered and slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to trust you as an enemy, but as a peace envoy. Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Você pode resolver diversas situações convencendo a outra pessoa. Nos diálogos você terá algumas opções de reação, mas cuidado. A persuasão requer que outra pessoa acredite em você. Você tenta eloquência, você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente, sem conflito. Carisma, eu acho que um é um contraste do outro, né? A eloquência, você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente, sem conflito. A coerção, você fala o que for necessário para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que seja mentiras e manipulação. Carisma, você tira proveito de uma experiência nobre e boa reputação. Ou dominação, você deixa claro para outra parte que você é superior. Poder, você tenta projetar uma imagem de herói e defensor dos mais fracos. Ou intimidação, onde a razão falha, ameaças podem funcionar. A habilidade de persuasão é influenciada por seus outros atributos e habilidades. Você pode conferir informações detalhadas na aba Jogador no inventário. Muitas situações se resolvem persuadindo a outra pessoa. Nos diálogos você terá diversas opções de reação. Mas atenção, a outra pessoa nem sempre acreditará em você. A persuasão não é só uma questão de tirar o número mais alto, mas depende de com quem está falando. Qual é a sua aparência e qual é a sua reputação. Por exemplo, geralmente é inútil ameaçar um bando de malfeitores usando apenas de violência, assim como afirmar ser nobre com palha saindo das botas. Como soldados podemos ajudar com os bandidos. Por acaso não temos um cara de bandido para você, como Estados devemos oferecer uma aliança. Como soldados podemos ajudar com os bandidos.
Want to negotiate an alliance? We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all,
O som do jogo tá saindo bom.
track will go, so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside and let us, dutiful knights, pass. Don't provoke me, boy. You're past your place. Didn't you say you were a track? So you're a knight all of a sudden. Don't try to pull. Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobin. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance. It seems you need as much as we do right now. All right then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble. Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain. Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way. So you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord? Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You best camp until daybreak. I'll take your point. Back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least? There is one. It's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much. God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits. Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. I'm sorry again. Farewell. Farewell. Well, this is a bit of a hold up. Now, since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting. We've got wine enough. And what about those bandits? They're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank. What's all the fuss about, Matt? Are you that hungry? Right, I'll see what I can get for you.
O som tá bem ruim, gente. O jeito é usar fone mesmo. Bem melhor assim.
Stay.
Vinho barato. Tem comida pro meu cachorro?
Listen, that's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be set. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast.
Vamos comprar comida em Trotsky.
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. If you can get it back,
Well,
Pegar o anel pra ele de volta.
Come
Jogando um
on,
joguinho.
Conrad.
I see you've got...
Sure.
I heard you...
Fortune.
Vai aprender a jogar o joguinho aqui. Esse jogo é o seguinte. Ele é meio que... tu tem que fazer combinações. Essas são as combinações, tá? Mas se você estiver interessado em jogar, tá, é isso. Tá, ali tá a minha pontuação, escolhendo os dados, tá? Se você tiver algum dado no seu inventário, você pode escolher usá-lo antes de começar a partida. A maioria dos dados tem propriedades especiais que você pode conferir nas descrições. Não é o nosso caso porque a gente não tá com nenhum dado especial, tá? Você começa a partida jogando todos os 6 dados. Assinale os dados de marcação, deixe-os de lado e pontue com eles no fim da rodada. Depois joga os dados restantes de novo. Você pode continuar jogando até acabarem seus dados. Porém, caso não obtenha nenhum dado que renda pontuação, você perderá todos os pontos que coletou na rodada. A arte dos dados é concluir sua rodada e pontuar antes de correr o risco de não pontuar com nenhum dado. O primeiro jogador a atingir o objetivo de pontos sairá vitorioso. Que no caso, a meta no jogo ali é 1500, né? O primeiro jogador a atingir o objetivo de pontos será vitorioso. Você pode visualizar todas as informações de pontuação na partida atual no canto inferior esquerdo. É isso. E essas são as combinações. Se eu pegar só um, dá 100. Se eu pegar um 5, é 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 é 500. Não, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 é 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 é 750. E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ou seja, toda a sequência é 1500. A cabeça do diabo funciona como um coringa, adicionando valor a qualquer combinação de dados. E aqui tem os números iguais, né? Tipo trincas. 3 1s dá 1000, 3 2 dá 200, 3 3 dá 300, 3 4 dá 400, 3 5 500, 3 6 600. E cada adicional vai adicionando mais ponto. É isso.
Oh, then, show us what you can
Ele é meio
do.
confuso de primeira, mas
You're playing for the first
enfim,
time.
dá pra entender, ó. Aqui, ó. Eu tirei 4, 5, 2 5, 2 6, 1 3. Eu acho que eu não consigo nenhuma... Eu consigo... Se eu tirasse 1, por exemplo, eu poderia ter tirado. Eu posso tirar o 5 pra ficar com 50. Aqui eu tenho 100. Esses dois de 6 não dão pontos. Eu posso tirar esses dois de 5 e continuar. Ou seja, se não der ruim aqui, eu tenho, ó,
What can you do?
revés. Perdi tudo. Porque não vem nenhuma sequência, ó. Conseguiu 1, ele pode tirar 1. Nossa. Filha da mãe conseguiu tirar uma muito boa. 1. O cara já tá com 700 pontos. Meu
I'm
Deus.
done.
Aqui eu tenho... Caraca, aqui é bom, hein? Olha quantos 5 eu tenho. 2.000 já, ganhei. Eu tirei muitos 5. Pontuário passar, ganhei.
God damn your
primeiro.
eyes. You played well.
Eu tive
what's
muita
to be
sorte.
done?
Consegui o anel do cara.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thank, will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's
All right. And enough game.
yeah.
Tá, linguiça. Agora eu posso dar de comida pro meu cachorro.
No.
Look what I have for you.
Pronto.
Hey, Conrad.
Henry.
Okay, mate.
Henry, what the fuck
What was what about?
with that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Não vi ameaça nenhuma.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling. How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Peço desculpas.
I apologize. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff.
Vai ganhando reputação
I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message
com
and
os...
fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
Or just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
Let's save the... Keep the bar... You've got armor on. So here's a have that ready.
Tá, a gente vai ter que duelar com ele. Ele vai ensinar a gente aqui sobre inventário. A gente já sabe sobre isso. Vou equipar meu capacete e a minha arma.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Vamos nessa.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Vamos, ataca, filho.
Nice.
Ah tá, eu vou ter que bloquear.
That's the way. Good. Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Só uma briga de
I just
espadas,
follow
né?
up a perfect
Sei,
block
hein?
immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Bloqueia, ataca. E
Nice.
bloqueia, ataca.
Sweet.
Bloqueia, ataca.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Acerte o lado desprotegido, ó. Ele tá com um lado da nossa direita. Então eu ataco da nossa esquerda. Ou cima, ou baixo. Ou...
Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Se quiser, aposto mais.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Opa! Agora o bagulho tá sério.
First hit.
Mas ele não ensina sobre uma coisa. Se eu não me engano, dá pra chutar. E dá pra desviar também. Aham. Ó. E não é porque tá com escudo que eu não posso fazer um ataque. Se o meu ataque for mais rápido, eu cancelo dele. Ó, desviou, né? Posso fazer a mesma coisa. Ó. E pá. E aqui, e... Aqui, e aqui. Tem que tomar cuidado com a estamina. Ó, errei o timing, tomei.
Nice strike. Let sparks fly.
Fuck me.
Vocês viram que ele tava no meio de uma animação de ataque, mas como eu iniciei antes...
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Vocês estão vendo que eu tô ganhando o nível de espada, né? Se a gente chegar muito perto, a gente tem essa disputa de espada aí. Aí eu posso revidar no tempo certo pra empurrar ele e acertar um ataque. Isso funciona na briga de mão também. E com algumas armas é bem interessante, inclusive.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Obviamente, dependendo do peso da minha arma, da minha força, da minha habilidade com a arma em si, da minha agilidade, eu posso fazer coisas diferentes.
How do you do it?
Eu só tô... Ó. No caso, eu gosto de desviar bastante da repose, né? Porque, sei lá, eu acho que eu joguei Ghost of Tsushima e... Aê.
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Nice.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Ah. Vou falar que eu separei porque eu quero agilidade.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa.
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass.
Eu não joguei o 1 até o final,
Is she any good?
então
Is she any
eu vou falar
good?
que eu não tive nada de relacionamento com ela, eu sei que dá pra ter. Não aconteceu nada com Teresa.
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
O vira-lata farejou alto, vou colocar furtividade.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Eu posso escolher aqui também o que eu posso fazer, né? Eu vou colocar a espada, mas eu vou querer treinar arquearia também.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword, and I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
E a gente... Aqui é o tutorial do stealth, né?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Segura G, eu posso jogar uma pedrinha pra chamar a atenção dos inimigos.
Alright. What is this racket here?
Aquele coelhinho ali de cima, gente, ele vai indicar pra gente as situações dos inimigos. Se a gente tá em batalha, se alguém tá indo atrás de mim, se alguém me achou, se alguém tá desconfiado.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klient jedí, Pana sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
Eita! Matando todos meus amigos, cara.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone.
Ele vai chamar atenção.
Head back to camp.
Caraca, a tiazinha brigando ali, ó.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Vai pro saco. E aí, vocês vão tentar também?
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now.
Ai.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott.
O cachorro conseguiu se salvar, né?
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Ai.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Ai.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Ai.
No, wait!
Ai, ai. Deve doer pouco isso aí.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, no. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Você é um homem procurado. O ícone de lebre abaixo da bússola indica o que está acontecendo em volta. Neste momento, inimigos estão procurando por você. É possível encontrar uma explicação de todos no menu. Estou ferrado. Estou lascado.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Procurando nós.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in moving to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work! Shut up! What a cheap boy hear you.
It's still easy here. And that's good.
Now! Nothing about it. Pitch black. What all your talk does is blind you. Now, catch you. Maybe. But I still can't see a blade.
Aumentei minha agilidade.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against
They're coming here. Stand still.
Keep him watch instead.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, we'll be
Run, quick. No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
They're leaning to the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here. Take cover. Run ahead of them.
Corre, corre.
Now, for fuck's sake. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Tem que ver se aqui tem caminho. E não tem. Eita.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Right. The others get here. We're moving in on time. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Joga uma pedra. Passo na maciota. Nossa, pera aí, galerinha. Eu vou ver se eu consigo. Eu vou ver se eu consigo aumentar um pouco a gama pra vocês enxergarem. Deixar no máximo, porque eu sei que... Pra mim já fica escuro, pra vocês fica mais ainda. A trilha sonora desse jogo é muito foda, tá?
Where is he?
Ele vai parar daqui e voltar.
Looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Eita!
Fuck you, Horson!
Será que eu consigo pegar ele? Opa, matei ele. Peladão mesmo. Que nem Dark Souls. Meu cachorro, cara, não ataca o meu cachorro.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Caraca, sobreviveu uma queda daquela ali.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Just talk. I know you're hanging in.
Tô delirando.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Move. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You'll survive. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Delirando com meus traumas.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you?
You,
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Rex.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. Nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
No.
Nossa.
Hang in there.
Mount.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against strong!
Cara.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Porra. Meteu o dive, meu irmão.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Sobreviveu.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that, but I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, while you're at it, you can stop by the trough and I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need...
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything...
Por milagre, você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas você perdeu muitos pontos de nível principal, habilidade e vantagem, devido aos grandes ferimentos. Só lhe resta se recuperar e recuperá-los gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Então é isso, a gente tem que levantar e tirar o quanto der do nosso sangramento no tronco. Pronto. Você está com fome. Pode comer da panela.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
E a gente pode se lavar também. Pra tirar a sujeira e parar de feder.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Tá aqui o cara. Vou pegar essa espada de caça aqui. E vamos equipar pra ter alguma coisa. Pra se... E equipar a túnica curta também que a gente ganhou da senhora. Tem um schnapps aqui. Esse schnapps é uma bebida que Totomi consegue salvar o jogo, né? Caso contrário, é só dormindo. Ou em algumas partes específicas de algumas missões.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young leg...
Entendo de ervas? Não sei se eu entendo.
Easy as part. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow... There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might...
Good lad.
Ah, consegui. Ali.
You really do know a thing or two. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of...
Great. I'll be back.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right seeing him lying there.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to...
The Lord be...
Enterrar. Me ofereci a enterrar. Acho que dou conta.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the...
Well, if you think you can...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good... And when you're done with that, better have a wash.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying...
All right. I'll get to it.
Tá, vamos primeiro... Eu vou fazer o que eu tinha feito na minha run anterior. Algumas coisas eu pretendo fazer diferente. Mas isso, a primeira coisa que eu fiz foi guardar o corpo. Então a gente vai pegar... Cara, eu vou roubar algumas coisas dele. Não tenho porquê, eu vou precisar disso. Inclusive da tocha. Eu vou equipar tudo que der dele. Então o cinto de caçador, a jaqueta. Se bem que a túnica talvez... Não, a jaqueta protege mais. Calça. Tá tudo suja de sangue, olha aqui, ó. Vocês estão vendo? Isso daqui... Se eu me lavar usando elas, eu limpo um pouco. Sangue. Sujeira não, né? Ó, vocês podem ver que agora tá com esse ícone aqui, ó. Esse ícone significa que a roupa tá suja. Mas pelo menos não tá suja de sangue mais. Se a gente tá com fome, vou comer um pão. As coisas estragam aqui também, então tem que tomar cuidado. Agora eu levo esse cara. E levo ele até o riacho. Olha o porco.
Bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Esse jogo tem muita animação pra tudo, tá? E o passe dele é bem mais dinâmico. Dinâmico não, bem menos dinâmico, bem mais lento. Tudo que a gente for fazer aqui, a gente vai ter que caminhar bastante. Vai ter bastante animação envolvida. Isso talvez, quer dizer, às vezes, afugenta os players, né? Mas ele é um jogo que ele tenta ser mais simulador mesmo, né? Então, não é um jogo pra todo mundo, tá? Com certeza não é. Vou pegar uns cogumelos aqui, já que eu tô aqui. Mas assim, quem curte bastante, vai curtir bastante, porque de longe não é um jogo ruim. É um jogo excelente, na verdade. E ele não tem dificuldade, tá? Ele tem dificuldade única, né? No caso. Tô fedendo por causa do... Agora a gente se lava. E a gente vai pegar as ervas.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
A gente pode casar também. Casar não, caçar. A gente pode casar também.
Purple flower.
Se eu não me engano.
Sage. There we go.
Sálvia. Vou pegar bastante. Porque isso daqui... Camomila.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double.
Pegar
Sooner
pouco
Hans
disso.
gets that remedy, the better.
Esse jogo tem um esquema de alquimia bem interessante. No 1, se eu não me engano, nosso personagem não sabe ler. E a gente pode, através de algumas missões e algumas coisas, a gente pode aprender a ler. Nesse jogo a gente já sabe. Então a gente pode ler livros também, que deixa o nosso personagem mais erudito, né?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Mas lembre, nem todas as situações complicadas precisam ser envolvidas com violência.
Two of them fled and they must pay. You! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Vocês não parecem homens de von Bergov.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel.
Não vou dizer que a gente é mensageiro e sofreu emboscada. Claramente eles são bandidos, né? Olha, eu tenho mais ponto com sobrevivência, né? Então a gente pode falar que mandamos ele embora. Foi o que eu falei da última vez que eu joguei.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds around here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Nice. Conseguimos resolver na conversa. A gente podia ter atacado eles. Eu acho que se a gente não escondesse o corpo antes, eles iam vir me atacar.
That's all I need.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Vou falar a verdade pra ela.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Vou preparar o remédio. Tenho um pouco de experiência com alquimia.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but...
That's grand. And not to worry, I have a book here with the recipe. But it'll be better if I tell you.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some...
Of course. Everything we need is...
Ela vai nos ensinar aqui a alquimia, né? Uma parte bem interessante do jogo. No 1 ele era bem mais complicado, mas esse ele deu uma facilitada e ficou melhor no geral. Aqui a gente coloca o nosso livrinho. Então aqui tem a receita.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Aqui, mistura de camomila, né? O sono cura mais rápido e se for de boa qualidade, a energia também se recupera mais rápido durante o sono, tá? A gente vai precisar de vinho, tem as bases, né, das poções, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de salve. Então, camomila e salve e vinho, né? Adicione a camomila e ferva por 1 turno, moa a salve e adicione ao caldeirão e por fim sirva. É isso. Aqui eu posso ver o livro das ervas que eu tenho e qual são o efeito delas. E aqui as receitas. No caso, a gente só tem a mistura de camomila por enquanto.
Alright. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
As bebidas são tipos, né? Tem as bases. Então, água, vinho, destilado e óleo, né? Nesse caso, a gente vai usar vinho. Então, a gente vai colocar vinho aqui no caldeirão. Toda poção precisa de uma base líquida.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame. So you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Pressione para mover o caldeirão sobre o fogo, isso fará o conteúdo ferver.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Tá. A gente pode apertar Q para ferver.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Ela tá nos ensinando basicamente.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Aqui eu coloquei as ervas que eu vou estar usando, né? No caso a camomila e a sálvia. Elas vão ficar aqui na estante para mim usar elas.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
2 punhados de camomila, então 1. E 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
É bem preciso essa questão.
When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
A gente tem que ferver por 1 turno. Cada vez que o relógio de areia desce todo, é 1 turno. Então eu tenho que fazer isso bem preciso para que a poção fique forte. Quando a poção é forte, ela tem às vezes um efeito adicional ou o efeito dela é aumentado. Mas no geral ela sempre é melhor. Ferveu, virou. Assim que ela
Why
descer,
haven't
eu
you lowered it onto
coloco.
the fire yet?
Foi.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take one handful of sage,
Minha audição.
grind it with a mortar and
Em vez de a gente
pestle,
colocar aqui
and
direto,
drop it in the
a
cauldron.
gente coloca no almofariz e tritura. Qualquer coisinha errada aqui dá outra poção, um efeito completamente zoado.
Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
A poção já tá feita, já eu não preciso ferver depois de eu colocar a sálvia. Então tem que pegar o frasco e servir.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Infusão de camomila forte, ou seja, a gente fez certinho. Se o tempo fosse mais, ou alguns detalhes fossem diferentes, eu teria feito uma fraca. Mas é isso. Então tudo nesse jogo, seja forja, seja alquimia, essas coisas, levam esse tempo pra fazer mesmo. O jogo é assim mesmo.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right. Is there anything...
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Para descansar, dormir em uma cama. Além disso, sua vida se regenera, blá 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 blá. Dormir e salvar. Mas é isso. Aqui tem a roda do tempo. Basicamente ali são os efeitos. Ó, vou melhorar 97%, 100% da vida. Aqui é o meu descanso, né? Aqui eu vou estar bem descansado. Mas eu vou dormir até amanhã do próximo dia.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Pavlina.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Galerinha, eu queria falar uma coisa aqui, porque eu percebi a primeira vez que eu joguei. Eu não tenho certeza, mas parece muito que essa personagem tá usando IA. Estão usando IA pra fazer as vozes dessa personagem. Talvez não todas, mas assim, talvez só seja o jeito dela falar ou a voz dela normalmente. Mas eu não sei se eu tô louco, mas vê se não parece que é a voz de IA. Ela em específico, a voz dessa personagem em específico.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday.
Olha o jeito, a dublagem do Henry e a dublagem dela.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your
Cara,
dream?
parece muito o chat GPT falando, velho. Não sei porquê, cara. Qual foi a parte mais importante do seu sonho? A espada.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Cara, vai dizer que não parece. Vai dizer que não parece. Bom, enfim. Pode só parecer bastante, não quero significar nada, mas enfim. Até porque tem outros personagens que tem naturalmente uma dublagem normal, né? Mas enfim.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Ótimo, vamos lá. Aumentar o nível de Henry também lhe dará pontos de vantagem. Você pode usá-los para desbloquear. Tá. Aqui, basicamente, na aba jogador, você encontra todas as informações importantes sobre atributos, habilidades e status do Henry. Ao longo do jogo, você ganhará pontos de vantagem, que você pode usar para melhorar seus atributos, habilidades e capacidade para a guerra. Nas outras abas, você encontrará efeitos que podem afetar temporariamente o status de Henry, sua reputação nos lugares onde esteve, relembrar os combos ou verificar status de seus companheiros animais. Então é isso aqui, a gente vai pegar umas em agilidade, né? Eu vou colocar esse ascético para não sentir muita fome, né? Sua sociedade diminui em 30% mais devagar. Ou seja, você aguenta mais tempo sem comida antes de ser incomodado pela fome. A agilidade eu vou colocar mãos ágeis. A habilidade requerida por todas as armas será 2 pontos menor. No nível principal a gente vai pegar... se você ganhar uma reputação, o aumento será 10% maior. As secundárias a gente não tem... Não, habilidades aqui. Artesanato. Se você afiar uma arma a 98 ou mais na pedra de amolar, o dano de corda dessa arma aumentará. Não sei. Se você usar botas consertadas por você mesmo, armaduras de roupas consertadas por você fazem menos barulho a serem usadas. Não. Adestramento não. Furtividade. De um jeito ou de outro. Se um oponente se defender contra sua tentativa de atordoamento ou execução furtiva, os atributos dele serão penalizados. Assim será mais fácil derrotá-lo convencionalmente. O efeito dura 20 segundos. Homens da Mata, você faz 50% menos barulho quando se move nos arbustos. Andarilho. A qualidade das camas aumenta de acordo com a sua habilidade de sobrevivência, mas essa vantagem melhora a qualidade de uma cama. Não. Você pode vender ervas, caça, peles e troféus pelo dobro do preço. Isso aqui é bom para conseguir o dinheiro inicialmente. Dedos ágeis. Trapaceiro silencioso, você praticamente não faz barulho quando usa uma gazua. Sim. Adestramento, não vou pegar isso. Afiado como navalha, isso ajuda pra gente ganhar um dano a mais com as nossas armas. Equitação, selador. Reparos com kit de sapateiro são mais eficientes. E adestramento, procure. Você pode mandar o velado farejar locais de interesse ou caça. Para fazer isso, selecione o comando liberar. É isso. Em guerra também. Se manter firme. Os bloqueios custarão 20% menos vigor e seu escudo e arma se desgastarão 20% mais lentamente ao bloquear. O veterano em combate você recupera 10% de vigor mais rápido. Espadas, golpe preciso com ataque de espada totalmente carregado. Suas habilidades de esgrima será 3 vezes maior. Fatiador de tendões. Cada combo de espada bem sucedido reduz muito a agilidade e força de seu oponente, que é interessante. Pontaria, mira firme. Eu vou conseguir mirar melhor com arco. Eu acho que é isso. Uma panelinha.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of...
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of...
Para resumir a história.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
Mercenários da Hungria.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes...
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What?
Para resumir a
Hans was
história.
badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle. And I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Você derrotou aquele fascínio, obrigado por ter me trazido até aqui.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Esse que faz é o quick save do jogo, é o sistema que tu toma uma poção.
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Ela me deu a receita também pra fazer.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Morreram, né?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his... It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind?
Nice. Senhorinha nos ajudou pra caramba. MVP. Olá. Ah... Deu até um money pra gente, cara. Ali. Quase 2 horas de live. Esse é o prólogo, galerinha. Esse jogo a gente vai ter que caminhar bastante. A gente vai ter bastante lugares de... até eu diria meio monótonos mesmo. Mas, cara, vale muito a pena porque esse jogo a gente recompensa do jeito muito interessante. O jogo é bem difícil também, então eu vou apanhar bastante aqui em live. Mas, no geral, é um excelente jogo. Ele recompensa bem, sabe? Eu diria que, tipo, até que é um dos melhores jogos medievais, assim, RPG. Ele e o Mountain Blade são jogos que eu acho bem interessante. O castelo de Troshki. Nós todo cagados dois, olha.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Essa parte é boa, galerinha.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans
Todo
Capon
cagado.
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Errou.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Ninguém vai levar a gente a sério com essas roupas aí.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Ferrou. Agora tem que convencer eles que a gente é nobre.
Was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Primeiro temos que nos lavar e trocar.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Então vamos ganhar dinheiro.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Sim.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Você não tem culpa pela morte deles.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
A mulher que tava lá.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight bear that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you.
Toma.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell?
It stinks like something.
Desculpa
Sorry to
interromper.
interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, stinking up my establishment.
Todo ferrado.
Talk about your captain.
Lave-se no coxo. As pessoas não vão conseguir conversar comigo direito quando eu estiver fedendo. Faz muito sentido.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right.
undrinkable. Leave it out.
Oh.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Ela não quer falar.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Eu os distraí de você.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone
Tem alguma
else.
coisa aí.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Mas ela não vai.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
One of them nomads is an acrobat who did all kinds of tricks. An acrobat, eh?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Sempre pronto.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Muito bem.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Pagar a
Over
dívida.
there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, He vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Ouvi algo sobre o casamento.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend.
And careful with them. And what can I get for you? Christ, pardon me.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Tá
We'll ask the
bom.
locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the...
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble.
Ai, meu
What if
Deus.
someone saw me?
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't in...
Não seja mimado.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Deixa pra lá.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Vou ter que me virar aqui. Se a gente insistisse, ele não ia. E ainda por cima ele ia ficar mais bravo com a gente. Então não faz sentido.
God bless you.
An ale, as usual.
Great. Get them out of here.
How's it going? My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. Have a look for that.
Good for you. Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and takes your fluids.
Eu devia ter que fazer isso bastante no jogo. Não jogo bastante, mas às vezes o suficiente talvez para afugentar algum player. O que é uma questão, né? Mas vocês vão ver como recompensa.
He told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it.
Laugh all you like. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
The burden of proof is on one who
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pick us some cabbage, friend.
Vocês viram que eles estão discutindo, né?
You say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Ai, meu Deus. Toma. Toma. E aí, caralho, ferrou tudo. Vamos sair no soco todo mundo.
No, you don't.
Yeah! Zeig, was du da hast.
These days, I don't want to fight. Let him have it.
Esse aqui eu tô dando soco. Enfrentar esses dois ao mesmo tempo é sempre um desafio.
Help me with him. You want to try me?
Nice hit.
E aí, cara? 3 contra 1.
Hear that? That's your death.
Vai pra lá, filho.
Show your stuff.
This is unbelievable.
I can still take that fucker out. You can hardly stand, arsehole.
A vida deles é aquela parte ali embaixo, aquela barrinha roxa embaixo. Esse aqui tá quase indo. Vai.
Come on then.
Vem.
I don't have the whole day for you.
Vai pra lá, filho. Ó. Ai. Tomei na jabiraca. Vai pra lá, filho da mãe.
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard.
Eu posso xingar eles enquanto luto também. Provocar eles, se render.
What the hell is going on here?
Todo mundo.
Grab them vagabonds.
O guarda. Toma. Ah, se fudeu. É. Toma, papão.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Toma.
Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off. Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Como assim, cara? Ah, vou ficar em silêncio.
Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory. This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world. Still got nothing to say. Not worth the fucking effort, am I? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt. You still can't think of anything to say, eh? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Não faz sentido, eu vou só perder reputação com ele. Na manhã seguinte. Era um dos castigos, tá, gente? A pessoa ficava presa ali até o outro dia. Dependendo mais, na verdade. Às vezes 3, às vezes uma semana.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Ocelotto.
Hey! Logo!
Só um tapinha pra ficar esperto.
Oh, shit.
Taca zero de novo.
Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime e reputação. Cada ação tem sua consequência. Se você cometer crimes, o mundo e as pessoas ao seu redor reagirão a eles. O que é crime? Tudo aquilo que o cristão honesto deve evitar e é considerado crime. Não se deve matar inocentes, roubar, invadir a casa dos outros, ferir pessoas ou animais domésticos e perturbar suas vidas pacíficas. Consequências do crime. Se alguém o pegar cometendo um crime, a pessoa o denunciará aos guardas ou o confrontará. Ainda que ninguém o pegue em flagrante, você não estará necessariamente a salvo. As pessoas não são idiotas. E elas podem deduzir que você foi o autor do crime. Isso envolve inclusive roubo, tá? Se tu rouba uma coisa da vila e sai vestindo ela, as pessoas vão claramente ver que foi tu que roubou. Então, enfim. Isso é bem interessante. A IA funciona bem, né? Na maioria das vezes com esse tipo enfim, com as tuas atitudes no jogo no geral. Reputação. A reputação afeta como as pessoas tratam você. Quem gosta de você o cumprimentará com gentileza e os comerciantes poderão até lhe dar descontos. Por outro lado, quem o odeia pode nem sequer falar com você. Você pode melhorar sua reputação realizando tarefas, você pode piorá-la cometendo crimes e agindo de forma desonesta. As pessoas comentarão o seu comportamento. Assim, se você ajudar ou prejudicar alguém, as outras pessoas na região logo ficarão sabendo. Melhorar sua reputação. É sempre possível melhorar uma reputação ruim, pagando indulgência ou fazendo uma peregrinação penitencial, que pode ser imposta por um padre. Alerta. Se houve muito crime numa área, o povo vai ficar mais vigilante e se armar, e os guardas chamarão reforços. Quando a coisa se acalmar, tudo retornará ao normal. Ou seja, tem até um sistema assim de, digamos, estrelas do GTA.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Já aprendeu várias coisas.
You're in the right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well,
Pelo menos isso.
not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
É verdade.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
E como você se chama, afinal?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Então você é um andarilho.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Onde você tá indo?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Pra qual cidade você vai?
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet, but I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Por que está me ajudando?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
O que você quer fazer na cidade?
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Me ajude. Preciso vestir alguma coisa.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
Armador de sangue. Ah, esse aqui é da DLC. Mas eu vou falar que eu prefiro não me destacar tanto.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably... But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Ah. Obrigado, isso vai me ajudar. Ela me deu uma gazua.
These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Preciso de dinheiro.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank
Ela
you.
me deu dinheiro.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
5, mas é algo. Preciso de um cavalo.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Não tem onde
Do you
dormir.
know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I really need...
I can see.
Como
My
faço?
main-
Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing.
Deixa eu ver. Ah,
Son is getting
microfone tá
married
funcionando.
to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Conte-me sobre esse
Do
gato.
you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman,
Opa.
but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Acho que ele pode me ensinar alguma coisa.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Onde posso
Where might
encontrar
I
o
run
gato?
into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will...
Ok.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Agora o jogo meio que me libera fazer as coisas. Vamos colocar as nossas roupas aqui. Que a gente tem. Essa túnica aqui eu acho que é menos zoada pra gente usar. Mas a gente tá todo ferrado, né? Vamos aprender essa receita de schnapps. E é isso, né? Espada de caça, uma tocha. No jogo a gente não pode ficar de noite com a tocha sem a tocha na mão, porque os guardas vão reclamar, né? Mas é isso. Bom, agora o jogo me deixa liberado, eu posso fazer várias coisas, o mapa é relativamente grande. Eu tenho que descobrir o que aconteceu com o vira-lata, a gente pode falar com o gatorro e a gente tem duas formas de entrar nesse casamento, né? Que é a nossa missão principal. Sem contar a missão da DLC aqui, enfim. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Já é quase 3 horas de live e a gente recém saiu do prólogo. Então esse jogo é bem longo, né? Mas é isso aí. Vou deixar um pouco com gostinho na boca de vocês esse jogo. Mas a gente com certeza vai continuar jogando ele, beleza? Eu vou indo nessa. Espero que tenham gostado. Vou tentar assim que o calor deixar voltar a fazer as lives normalmente. É isso aí. Beijo na bunda de vocês. E até mais. Falou.